Hello, my little wildcats. My name is Puma Cat, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. It is currently 7:15 p.m. where I'm at right now because my USB port broke. Here, let me show you. This one, and that's where my hard drive is connected to. So, yeah, I technically couldn't record videos, but I finally figured it out because you guys don't care. So anyway, the content is here. Yay. Um so yeah, let's get right onto it. All right. So last time we left off, Monica, just like nothing's happening, just like, okay, everyone is like, listen here, you dotted nose, expressionless Harry Potter green-eyed girl. That's a, I don't know what kind of insult that is. Okay, everyone. Uh, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is it about that festival? Festival! Am I so hyped? It's like 8. I should be tired. Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for that festival? Not like we can put anything good together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any members.
That's a concern of mine as well.
Yuri, what's your concern? I can fix everything for you, okay? Okay, honey? Okay.
I don't really do as well with last-minute preparations. You know, I'm known to be a procrastinator, so, you guys are in good hands. Don't worry so much. We're just going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need, much more than a few decorations. Sarah has been working on posters, and I've designed some paflets. Yes, paflets. I'm gonna call them that. I've designed some paflets. They're called pamphlets, for those who are confused. Designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great. Now,
can I see your pamphlets?
But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Yes, Puma. Yes, that's my name. Thank you. Monica. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Actually, before the whole COVID thing, I went to acting and improv classes, so I love being on stage. Well, I'm here right now. I love talking in front of a camera, or like in front of like a classroom. So yeah, that's not a problem. Yuri, it's okay. It's okay. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So Yuri's putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Oh god. That's an overexcitement. Even for Sayori. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. And just a bunch of stick figures. Like Henry Stickmin.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
It's not like I go to the school and see all the hallways. Huh? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. Not a bad idea. But I did set up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I agree with Yuri. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head and thinks,
Please.
aw, Siri, it's okay. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite the poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. It's just like, okay, like, I'm sorry, you don't have to do it, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start an event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature's about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun!
Wow, can we get to the actual plot already? I mean, unless the festival is where the horror starts off. Can we please get there already?
That's right.
And it's those reasons that we're going to, that we're all in this club today. I don't think Natsuki's too happy with Monika pointing her finger in her eye, but I don't know. She seems to not be so mad about it. Do you want to share that with others? Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that you brought here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. I'm just like, I know everything. And if it takes, well, she is smart. And if all it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, I can stand there for 20. I can stand there for 2 hours if you want me to, Monika. Then I know you can do it. Still want to argue. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sari looks troubled. Sari looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. Let's see this Paflets. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayuri and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Finally, you're doing some work. I'm not lazy after all. Woohoo!
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. That's not possible. Natsuki always has like 10 arguments up her sleeve.
Okay, fine!
My inner demon is coming out again.
I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright.
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Yes, especially Natsuki's. Natsuki's face is most expectant. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. It's okay. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want to each choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! I'm gonna bite everyone with my fang! Just like, we're not doing that. I'm so giggly. This is how I am at nighttime. I do everything except I'm tired. Monika? Oh, that's Monika. Monika, that's too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your own poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Blushing eye syndrome, gotcha! Can we all fix Yuri's blushing eye syndrome? I like. Don't worry. I'll start off and to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's say Monika flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself, and she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is called The Way They Fly. Ooh. Monika begins reciting her poem. Come on, Dan Salvato. Couldn't you just like make up a poem just like the way they fly it's called, right? Can't you just talk about like a bunch of birds and like pigeons and like penguins? Those fly, right? A clear, confident voice fills the room. I'm still talking in her voice. It's okay, I like Monika's voice. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line and she recites, bringing the word to life. The words to life. Monika's voice is in my head. I don't really care though. Is it something she's done before? She's simply unnatural. I glance around me. Everyone else has their eyes on Monika. Sarah looks amazed. He has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes her recitation. 4 of us applaud. Are you guys talking about clapping too? English. You guys should be clapping. It takes a lot of courage to stand up for some people. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika.
Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
I am journalist Sayori. I don't like it when people just like when someone goes to do something and then this person's just like, oh wow, they're doing this, and I'm just like, okay, are you just training to be a journalist reporter, or are you just like doing that to annoy me? Not me. I'm not an important person, but like, I'm doing that to annoy everyone. So yeah, that's why I say just like, okay, training to be a journalist. Keeping her head down, she quickly walks over to the podium. This poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us. It's called It's My Raccoon.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called The Afterimage of a Crimson Eye.
Ooh!
Like her portrait of Markov. Doesn't have like an eye symbol. I don't know. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading her poem. I thought she said Yuri shakes. She's like, the after. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens. When Yuri gets too absorbed into her books. Her quavering words transform into sharp syllables. A fierce and confident woman, an independent woman. The words are full of twists and turns in the structure. I know English. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be the rare glimpse into the wiring fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Oh, she looks worried. It's okay, boo. You did great. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. Hi. It's up to me to save the situation. I was the first to start applying. I'm gonna do a standing ovation. Can you not see my head? That's too bad. Good job, Yuri. Did you stand up to her, or am I just like a weird person? Both. Everyone joins me afterward. We give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were sort of forced to. I mean, you can't just like look at her and not be like, damn, this girl, like, we need to like get her like a bandage or something to put on that pinky. But we are so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
So you hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sorry.
It felt harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily?
Oh, try not to think about it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror on your own head. I do that. If there's like a room full of people, I'm just like, yeah, you're not there. I'm the only important person here. It's your poem, so it should come out in the best way.
I see.
Okay, she's so determined. I love the facial expressions. I've actually, I talk with my hands, so like, I started doing like Sayori's pose for this, and I'm just like, oh god, this DDLC is affecting me. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Like they're perfect for you, and just like Tinder, just like it's a match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read it on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes. We applaud. Good job.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Even Puma liked it. I guess that's a good sign. Also, I'm hallucinating.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of this poem fits you very nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with this kind of delivery. I said that to DDLC. I'm just like, androids.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery won't work as well. I thought, they might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. Just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Where'd my nose go?
And next time, I'm going to make you pick a harder poem that challenges you a little more.
It's like, you can't tell me what to do. I fist my hands at you. Okay.
Now who's next? Natsuki?
That makes me go before Puma. Not that I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Puma lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki, I'm offended. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not hurt. Let's get what you do. Let's get why you do that. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much selection of what to read. Guess I'll just go with the one I wrote for today. Just like puppies, butterflies, death, sincerity, socks, Doki, Fluffy, Band-Aid. Do you guys get it? Because we have to just pick a selection of words. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. Whoa! They're like a little staircase. Their heads, they're like, you guys get what I mean, right? It's, they're standing from tallest to shortest. Yes, that's the word. Everyone has their eyes on me, make me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, start to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Oh, look, they're arranged from my favorite to my least favorite girl. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah.
I'm going. Okay. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem's called... It's called... Why are you looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, this goes called Jump. Better listen to it, baka.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. I like rhyming poems. The words feel like they bounce up and down, giving life to the poem. Like jump! Oh my god, it's a perfect metaphor. You like metaphors too, Natsuki. I've exposed you. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. What's that like the world's fastest clap where it goes like that? If I do it for long enough, I can probably do it. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make us do that again.
Oh, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite your poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki.
I think it would be the other way around for me. That's how it is, though.
Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have to worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making oh wait, what did I call them? Pamphlets or something. Oh no. Oh no. Pamphlets. I think like pamphlets or something. I don't know. I'll be making pamphlets. Pamphlets, I think. No, I'm not sure. Just call them pamphlets. Just let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in this much effort to the club. It makes me really happy. You're just like, oh, that's good hair. That's some good hair, Monika. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue with that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. Alright. Stand up. And I think we're gonna end on there because I've already made this video longer than it has to be. So, yeah. I hope you liked the video. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I just want the horror to come, please. Please, horror. Come in. This is so as you know, I don't really like horror, and I usually get scared and I don't want it to come, but here it's the opposite where I just sort of like am like begging for the horror to be here. So yeah, that's a bit ironic, but yeah. I hope you guys have a good day the time you're watching this. So bye, little cats.